Hi everyone, this is Hafiz Babatunde. Welcome to my second episode on analyzing and visualizing data with Microsoft Excel. Last time we discussed just basic introduction, the introductory aspect of Microsoft Excel while trying to start analysis and visualization with Microsoft Excel. So today we are going to look at some basic aspect of Microsoft Excel in order for everyone to understand how to manipulate data, how to manipulate your workbook, how to turn it around. Maybe you are doing something on your Microsoft Excel workbook and you want to manipulate some things there. So today we are going to take a look at selection techniques, manipulating row and column, manipulating cell and cell content, then copy data between worksheets. Maybe you have more than one worksheet, or maybe within your worksheet you want to copy data from one point to another. Let me say from one sheet to another, or let me say you want to do alignment, font size, or you want to do number formatting. So formulas and function, those are the things we are going to look at today. So let's get started with our Microsoft Excel so that we can get something done. So let me open up my Excel workbook. This is my workbook. Let's assume that I want to do selection on my workbook. We all know that Microsoft Excel workbook, or let me say worksheet, works with cell. A cell within your Microsoft Excel has a what? A name. So let's take a look at this data. Let's assume that I want to select a particular cell in my worksheet now. So if I click on this, the header, the country has been selected. So currently from my name box at the top here, you see the name of that particular cell. This one now is B3, cell B3. Let's now assume that I want to select a range of cells, not only one. Or let me say I want to select a cell that are not together. Maybe you want to select column C, a particular cell from column C, one from column E. So currently now I selected only cell B3. So let's assume that I want to select a range of data or a range of cells between my worksheet. So if I click on this, I can drag like this in order to select a range of data, or let me say a range of cells. Or you can hold on your shift key. So on your system, just hold on shift, click on the first cell and then go to the last cell and click on it. So you should be able to select your data like that. So let's now assume that you want to select a range of not connecting cells. For instance, now this cell, the cell let me say cell C3 here is not connecting to E3. So I want to select this, I want to select this, or I want to select from G3. So how do I go about that? So the only thing to do here is to do what? Just hold on the first cell, which is your C3. So while you click on, you press your control key, you hold on your control key, don't lift up your finger on your control key. Select the second cell and then you can select the third cell. Probably you want to format these three cells at a time. So you don't want to stress yourself by doing it one by one. You can select them one after the other while holding your control key on your system. So that's how to select. Or let's assume that you want to select a range within your column. So you want to select, for instance, now I want to select this column like this. I want to select this down, so and the last one. So how do I go about that? The way you did the first one, that's how you also go about this. So just hold on click on this first, hold your control key, drag it down like this, then you can also drag the third one. So even while you lift up your finger on your control key, you can still do what? You can still right click and format these 3 columns at a time. So that's how to select your data. So for instance, now let's also see that maybe probably you want to select the entire worksheet. So you want to select the entire worksheet on your Excel, on your Microsoft Excel workbook. So you just come up like this. At the top here, you see a particular arrow pointing down. So it's connected both the column and the rows together. So you can just click on this. It will help you to select the entire worksheet. So how do you select rows? Let's assume you want to select this row 7. So just come to this number 7, that particular row, that row 7. Just come to this side to the numbering part of your worksheet, which is at the left hand side. So just come here like this. Why the arrow is showing a pointer pointing to the right hand side, just do what? Click on it. So it will help you to select the entire row within your worksheet. So the same way, if you want to select a particular column, so just come up like this, select the column. So in case you want to format it, you want to select row 4, you want to select row 6, and you want to select row 8. So why you want to do this? Just hold on your control key, select the first row, second row, and the third and the last one. So that's how to select that. So let's say for instance now, connecting row, these rows they are connected, so you can just highlight like this. So you can select more than one row at a time. If it is not connected, you can do what? You can use control key to select your rows. So just hold on your control and do this and do this. So that's why I'm trying to select not connecting rows. So the next thing is for you to be able to select let me say a connecting columns. So you want to select all this now. You can click on the first column like this, and then go to, while holding shift key, so go to the last one. You should be able to select everything. So same way you did for your column, that's how to go about it. So another thing is like this: how can you manipulate rows and column? Let's assume that I have, like for instance now, this particular United Kingdom took more space than others. So why this column adjusted itself automatically? But if, let's assume that while after typing you have something like this, how can you adjust this column? So you can adjust it by coming to this alphabet part of the column header. So while holding your mouse on this line, you can drag it to increase the width of your column. Same thing for your rows. If you want to increase the size of your row, you can just come like this and increase the height of your row. So that's how to go about that. So another thing is, for instance now, you want to insert another column or another row. You want to insert a particular another rows. So just for you to right click, after you highlight this, let's assume you want to insert it at the top or below, just right click on this, right click, and then insert. So it will give you another column, another row at the top of the first one. So the same thing, while trying to add new column, just right click and then do insert. So you can insert new column as well. The next thing to do is um, from our agenda, we said we do selection techniques. Then we want to look at manipulating rows and columns, so manipulating cells and its content. So why having your content within your table, how can you manipulate it? Let's assume that you have something within your cell. So how can you do editing? How can you edit your cell? So for instance, now I have Indian here. If to say I want to change this Indian to another name now, I'll just do what? I can come to my formula bar here to edit this Indian and change it to maybe probably Nigeria. So change successfully. After putting Nigeria, you just do what? Just press enter. So it will help you like that. Or you can double click. Let us assume as we have India on this cell, I want to change it. I can double click in order to allow my cursor to be blinking inside that particular cell. So I can edit it like that. I can change it to another thing and do some things. I can adjust what I have inside it. So what if I want to automatically adjust my column? For instance, now this numbering or these figures, they took more space within my workbook. What can I do? I can just double click on this. I can come up and double click, or I can highlight all what I have here. Let me remove this row. So let's assume I want to automatically adjust everything within this data. So I can do what? I can highlight everything and just click here. So if I click that, it will help me to automatically adjust everything. It will help me to adjust everything. So in order not to waste much of my worksheet, so I can do that. So another thing here is you can modify the row height. This your row now, you can modify the height by doing it like this. You can increase it, or you can just right click and do row height. So by doing it like this, you can do row height. So and change it to whatever you like. Let's assume I want to give it 14. So I'll just adjust it and click OK. It will help me to adjust the size of my height. So the next thing to do is what? Yeah, okay, we've discussed that, how to edit your cell content. Or let's assume that I want to copy this Canada now. I want to copy it. What can you do? Just come to this place. Under home, you see we have copy here. You can copy it. If you are using lesser version of maybe 2013, 2010 of Microsoft Excel, you see copy here, but my own is only showing icon. So you can do copy here, and let's assume I want to paste it here. I just come back here and do what? And paste. So I'll paste my Canada there. So the next thing to do is what? Even if I want to copy the whole header here, I can do what? I just highlight and I will copy it like this, then come back to this place and I will have my data from cell B18 to what? From cell B18 to G18. So for instance, now after copying your data, you can use Ctrl C and you can use Ctrl V instead of going back to your home tab under paste and copy. So you see there's a particular line rolling around this, so you can use escape for that to remove that line in order to continue your work. So that's how to go about that. So another thing here is how can you after copy and paste, so you want to navigate, maybe you want to copy from one particular from here. Now I want to copy the old data. I will just do highlight. I can highlight everything, Control A. So but if for instance I don't want this to copy this particular cell, I can do what? I just highlight from here down and do Control C. If I do Control C, or I use this particular icon copy to copy my data, I'll go to another worksheet and paste it there, so I can have my data back on another worksheet. So this is how to go about this. So another thing is to do okay, we have something called autofill in your workbook in Microsoft Excel. For instance, now I want to type yes. Let me delete this. So I want to type yes. I can do something like this. Let me start from 2010, 2011. So I can just highlight these two and drag down. So I will see 2011. It helps me to do what? To make my work faster. So this is how to do that. If you want to, if it is serial number, maybe you type 1, 2. So the next thing for you to do is just highlight both of this and do what? You can double click like this. It will help you to autofill your number. The same thing applicable to date. Let me say days. Monday. Let me type Tuesday. So I can highlight both. It understands where I'm going. So this more than 7 days. So it also regenerated from Monday back. So that's how to edit some things within your worksheet. So another thing here is how can you sort your data. So for instance, now you want to arrange this country in alphabetical order. So what do you think you should do? Just come like this or highlight everything. So you want to arrange it in alphabetical order. So what do you think you should do? So you can sort it, highlight it, come to, I think, under data. So we have sort A to Z. So you can have it like this. You see, I'm having Australia. Oh, sorry, I highlighted headers together. So I can do this, and I will do sort from A to Z. So it will change it alphabetical order. So those are the things you need to know while working with your Excel. So another thing to do, you can also do some manipulation within your Excel workbook. Let's go into, okay, let's do replace. Maybe I have USA existing more than one places on my work sheet. So maybe I have another USA here. So and I want to replace this USA with another thing. So normally you can do find and replace. So you can do find and replace. So just find USA and replace it with what, maybe Nigeria. So you can do what, replace all. So it will help you to do what, to replace USA with Nigeria. So you have worksheet. So worksheet is just within your workbook. So you can have more than one worksheet here. So you can add another one to it so that you have multiple worksheets. So also you can delete it. Maybe you don't want to use this again. You can just right click and delete your worksheet. I think we explained this one in our first episode. So just for better understanding, you can go through the first episode of this series. So you can format your font within your workbook. So maybe you want to format the headers. You want them to look different. So come to font. You can change the font type. You can change the size. This font size. So you can change the font size to whatever you like. You can bold it. So you can expand your column to make it look nice. So you can make some adjustments. Maybe you want it to align to the center like this. You want to make it to the vertical alignment to be at the middle. So you can change everything you like. So you can change the font. So this is my font. I can change it to anything possible. So far I have my font within my Excel. So you can do that. So also you can add border to this. So let's say for instance I have all this. So you can do borders. So I will just do all borders. So you see it's looking better, it's looking nicer than another thing. Let's assume I want to make all this one bold. So I have it like this, and all these figures I want them to be at the center. I'll just come to alignment and align them to the center. So you see my data is looking more better and kind of is looking having more interest on my data now because it's looking better. So you can change font color, you can change some other things. Just walk through this ribbon, the home tab, so you should be able to do a lot of things within your data. So for instance now this country, now this header, I want to align them. Maybe I want to change the look. So I can do something like this. You see, I can do something like this. People will look at it and say, oh wow, this look better, this nice. So you can reduce the font size to make it smaller. You can do it like this. So looking better. So people will be able to understand your data. So you can also do a lot with your data. So in order not to waste much of our time, let's try and take a look at number formatting. So for instance now, I want to format all these numbers, all these figures. So I want it to be in decimal places. I can just add decimal place to it by increasing it under numbers. I can just do it like this: 2 decimal places, 1 decimal places, 1 decimal place. So, or I want to make it in comma. Maybe I have 100,000 here now. I can do 100,000. So you see, immediately it will help me to add comma to it so that for better I will be able to understand it better. So it makes it more better while using all these attributes. Or you want to do money formatting. So you can change your figures to dollars, or you can use Nigeria format. If you can't find your Nigeria format here, if you are from Nigeria, if you're from United Kingdom, you can use your pounds, or from China yuan. So from Nigeria, you can do what? You can just go to currency and then look for your symbol. So just continue scrolling down. You can do anything like this. So you have your formatting in Naira. So let's move forward. The next thing to do here is let's take a look at formulas. We have different formulas within our Microsoft Excel. We have different formulas. So I think in our next tutorial we should be able to continue this. Let me stop this one and continue. Probably I should be able to drop the next video tomorrow, if not tomorrow, next week. So don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Don't forget to share this video. You can ask me questions at any time. Just join me on my channel, or let me say on my social media handle at the Web Guru. So from the first page you should be able to see my screen and everything. So thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. See you next time. Thank you.